Welcome back to Every Disney Movie Ever. My name is Justin. I'm watching Every Disney Movie Ever. Today I'm going to be talking about Black is King. Black is King is a 2020 Disney Plus original. It's actually a visual album similar to Lemonade of Beyonce's, focusing on Black culture and royalty, as well as tying it into the story of The Lion King. It has a lot of crew. I'm going to read them because there's no way I can memorize this many names and make sure everybody's included that I can. So first and foremost, the biggest director is Beyonce, obviously, but then it's also directed by Emmanuel Adjei, Ibra Ake, Meji Alabi, Blitz Bazawule, Pierre Debusschere, Jake Nava, Jenn Nkiru, Dikayl Rimmasch, Jashua Kissi, Kwasi Fordjour, Julian Klincewicz, Dafe Oboro. I am so sorry if I am butchering names. Cinematography by Atta Ahmed, David Boanuh, Michael Fernandez, Merians, Goncalves, Santiago Gonzalez, Ryan Marie Helfant, Malik, Hassan, Sayeed. Editing by Abu-Bakr S Adamu, Maria Celeste Garahan, Alexander Hammer, Niles Howard, Nia Imani, Aika Miyake, Andrew Morrow, Pascal Oberlin, Taylor Alexander Ward, and Tom Watson. The music is by James William Blades, as well as, I'm assuming, Beyonce. And it's written by Beyonce, Yrsa Daley-Ward, Clover Hope, and Andrew Morrow. It obviously stars Beyonce. There are a lot of cameos by Kelly Rowland, Jay-Z, Blue Ivy, Naomi Campbell, Lupita Nyong'o. It's a pretty stacked cast. Beyonce considered this a love letter to Africa. She spent over a year working on it. She was inspired when she took a family trip to South Africa, as well as learning that Mbumbe never got full credit for Lion Sleeps Tonight, of their original version, which is garbage, obviously. She involved so many people. She researched diligently and long, and worked, from what I gather, very hard. They filmed in 2019 for from 4 to 6 months. They did 6 countries, 3 continents. It was really all over. The film's post-production was going on in December 2019. The George Floyd protests started while they were still editing. The film has a 94% Rotten Tomatoes. The consensus is just Beyonce is king. Other people said it was the perfect blend of film and popular music. It did get nominated for 6 Grammys and won 2 of them, those being Best Music Video and Best R&B Performance. It's been considered culturally significant. It won an Emmy. It was Best Costumes for a variety nonfiction or reality program. Has a huge effect on commercial fashion, as I'm sure you could expect. Affected scholarly research. NIU and Harvard both added classes that included this. I believe it's NIU. Oh, no. The New York Public Library published a guide of various materials that you can use to expand your knowledge of the arts and cultures from across the African diaspora. So, hugely significant. I mean, the whole point of this movie is to be pretty, right? It's beautiful. Some of it looked a little digitally, but I can't imagine these were fake environments because that was the whole point. So, well, not the whole point, but that was part of the point. So, absolutely stunning, breathtaking, beautiful views in capturing all the countries they were in and how their beauty is magnificent. The music was good. I don't really have any complaints. I don't think there was a specific song that I was oh, I'm taking this and I'm listening to it on repeat forever. I'm a casual Beyonce fan, so I've heard a good chunk of songs from every one of her albums, because, whatever gets big I hear, and then sometimes I go out of my way and listen to the whole album. This was one I did not go out of my way to listen to. I think at the time, I mean, come on, it was COVID. I think at the time it was a weird time. So I actually hadn't heard any of this music except Spirit, which, because it's in The Lion King. So it was nice to hear it, though. When it came on, I was like, oh, hey, I know this one. But I didn't really know any of the others, which is cool, because then I got to really, like, experience the film. And that was kind of fun. The opening song was beautiful, and then the songs throughout, obviously, good. I loved her dancing. That's not really music related, but it feels music related. But yeah, I thought it was good. Again, nothing I would have, like, taken and been like, yes, I'm listening to this on repeat for the rest of forever, or adding it to this playlist, personally. Nobody come for me. But I can absolutely understand the representation put here and how significant it is. I knew this was released, like, in tandem with The Lion King, or was, you know, tied to it. I was not expecting actual audio from The Lion King. And there's a lot going on in this. There's the through line of the little boy that's supposed to, I think, be Simba's, like, equivalent, but as a person, and being, like, led to, like, leave, but then come home, and that's a big, like, theme of this, is, like, the message is very much, like, you know, remember where you came from and how excellent and how royal you are, is kind of like the through line, especially for Black men. It's very like, you could get led astray, or, you know, like, Scar sends you a certain way, but to remember where you came from and that you're royalty no matter what, you know, colonialism might tell you, etc., is kind of what I have witnessed and taken away from this, and what some people talk about. And so this really focused on, it ties in a bunch of Lion King audio, which personally, the Lion King audio threw me off. I was enjoying, like, listening to the lyrics of the songs and, like, seeing the story play out, and then it would have, like, a random Lion King audio, and the Lion King audio would, like, apply but also not apply. But I mean, it didn't, like, do enough damage for me to be like, the movie is bad or the visual album is bad. It just, I felt like it wasn't necessary. I don't think the Lion King audio was necessary. I get why they, like, tied it together, because she's in the movie and Spirit's in the movie and it's a love letter to Africa and etc. But I think the Lion King tie was unnecessary, like, of the actual audio. Obviously the, like, retelling of the Lion, like, you know, with the boy in the movie is totally fine. So I just thought that was interesting to have in there. Otherwise, I think this is effective in highlighting different cultures inside Africa and different landscapes and just everything. Like, you're all over the place. You're in urban areas, you're in desolate areas, you're in desert, you're in jungle, you're in, you know, the coast by the ocean. It's stunning. Like, it is all over the beautiful land that is Africa, and then all over, like, the people and its populace. And it's definitely, like, showing African royalty and Black excellence and celebrating that, obviously, and highlighting it, and it's effective. I'll talk about it in a second, but the costumes, unbelievable. The costuming, obviously, it won an Emmy, and for a good reason. The costuming in this is absolutely breathtaking. I couldn't tell you how many different outfits Beyonce wears in this. It's actually insane. I had a favorite look that she had, but you barely get to see her in it, which I think is, like, a crime of this movie. She had so many outfits that there are some that, like, you barely get to see her in, which made me sad, because there was an outfit where she was, in the first song you see it a couple times, she is in, like, a river or something in red with, like, curly blonde hair and, like, red lips doing this dance. I loved that outfit. I thought it was stunning. Obviously, she wears 1,000 million amazing outfits in this. And then my second favorite outfit was the, like, blue outfit with all the gold bangles she had up her arms by the waterfall. That was my second favorite outfit. But otherwise, Every outfit in this, she looks fantastic. It's Beyonce. I loved the outfits and the people captured. I also really love the dancing. I thought the dancing was standout. It was so beautiful. Least favorite part, maybe a couple of the songs, not because they were like bad, but because some of them were just like the same phrases over and over and over and over again for like 3+ minutes, which I get the point, 100%, just was a little bit like, okay. So that's my least favorite part, I guess. Recommend? Sure. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a fun, like, film experiment. Like, it's very cool to watch. Watch again? I don't know if I would do that. I think it's, like, one of those things. Like, you watch it, you're like, oh, I'm very glad I watched this. But I'm good. Like, I don't need to watch it again. But I would. Like, if someone wanted to watch it with me, I would totally do it. It's Beyonce. Right? Like, it's Beyonce. That's everything I have. I think it's a good watch. I also think me adding to any kind of conversation about this is a weird territory because it's not an experience of mine to contribute to. The best thing for me to do is to push out this voice. So, like, definitely give it a watch. I think it's one of those things, you know? That's everything I have. So my final rating is going to be probably 6. I don't know. What should I do? Maybe like waterfalls? It was stunning. Maybe I'll do like 6 waterfalls out of 10. Our total movie count is... Apparent Death Song Crack Counters are the same. If you want to keep up with what movie I'm watching when, follow me on all socials and check out my website. My website's freaking cool. Go to it. Okay, great. Thanks. Okay. Join Patreon. Got a tier starting at just $1. You get every video a week early. Tiers above that, daily trivia, monthly postcards, bonus content, etc. Buy merch. Merch is great. Merch is grand. Until next time, comment, like, subscribe. I'm not in charge of your life. You are, so do you, and don't be racist.